So give it another go. Alright, that's another one. How many words? Bob. So the chapters are a little long at the moment, so ideally I'd be looking for each chapter to be somewhere between 1500 and 1800 words. So at this rate, if I write 45 chapters across 45 days, which is what I was thinking, the book is going to be way too long, like 100,000 words, which is no good. So I'm going to have to try and condense each of these chapters down a little bit. And equally, I think I need to be a little bit more constrained in terms of the point of each chapter. So ideally, each chapter would have a beginning, a middle, and an end, and every chapter leads you. It's a stepping stone from one part of the story to the next part of the story. So each chapter is a little story in its own right, but it's supposed to link the previous chapter to the following chapter. But I think each chapter at the moment is a little too flabby. I think there's just too much there. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get more. I'm gonna have to get clearer in my own mind what I want to describe in each chapter, what the point of each chapter is, what the purpose of that chapter is, or we're just going to end up with a book that's so bloated it's unreadable. So yeah, let me have a think about that. I think the good news is that the story's flowing. It's an unusual story. I'm not quite sure. So it's in line with the overall concept of the book, but the story is starting to gather its own pace. The characters are starting to develop themselves and have their own voice, which is good. I mean, that's a really good thing. But you just have to rein that in, or it just becomes chaos, and you end up with just 100,000 word long series of characters without a real story there. So really, really good that it's flowing well. It's a little bit bloated. I'm pleased that the characters are developing themselves, but I need to rein them in a little bit, I think. Alright, cool. That's it for now. Cheers.